You're stuck in my mind, you run through my veins. What's it gonna take to stake my claim? I know you're the real thing. You are gold, baby. Solid
Thank you so much, Olivia. Welcome to Pop-Up Conversations. We talk to artists here in the GTA across Canada about their music journey and all that they're doing to improve their craft. And we're very excited. I am particularly excited to talk to you, just because of how I've listened to the music that you've put out before now, and I want to talk about that, but it has so much quality in it, and I'm really excited to delve into how you've gotten here, and especially with gold right now, what the future holds for you. So again, I want to say thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, well, thank you. This is really an honor, and I'm really happy to be here.
Awesome, awesome. So like I said, there's something about the backstory of an artist that I'm very intrigued by. So I know you got your starts much early on, around 14 thereabout. If you could just take me through that journey, how you got your start, how you actually found music. Like, when did it occur to you that music is what you want to be chasing?
Yeah, totally. So, like you said, at 14 years old is actually just when I released my first single. I've been performing and songwriting ever since I was just a little girl. I think the first time that I ever got onto a stage and I realized this is what I'm gonna do for a career, I was 9 years old. So it has been quite a while. I grew up in a really small town called Elk Point here in Alberta. And
Okay.
I was kind of surrounded by country music my whole life. I can remember listening to the classics like Dolly Parton and Johnny Cash in my grandparents' kitchen while baking and doing all that fun stuff. And
Uh-huh.
so country music kind of just became like the soundtrack of my childhood and my life. And there's something about the songwriting and the storytelling that goes with country music that really intrigued me, and that's what really pulled me in and made me decide that this is the genre and the direction that I wanted to go in as a career.
Awesome, awesome. Again, I've heard that said to me like a million times about storytelling in country music. It seems to be the one thing that pulls people in. How, in what sense did that help you express yourself when it comes to storytelling, and how that genre fits into it? Like, what have you noticed in your writing that country music acts as a, what would you say, like a conduit now for your personal stories and all of that? How does it influence how you write?
Well, yeah, the basis of all of my songs that I write are, we start out with the story. Who is it? What are they going through? What are they feeling? Who are the other elements in the story that's making them feel this way? And especially when I was a little girl writing songs, somebody like Taylor Swift, listening to her
Yeah.
lyrics and her songs, it was kind of like taking a step into her personal diary and listening to everything that she was going through. And for me, that's what I started to do, is I started to write down my feelings in songs, and it kind of became like a little personal diary for me. And so that's kind of continued throughout, because anytime I go into songwrites, we always talk about, oh, what happened to you? Like, what have you been doing? What kind of emotions have you been going through? Like, especially if someone's going through a breakup, that's what you write about, because those emotions are raw and real, and they make the best songs.
Awesome, awesome. So I read somewhere, or rather, I think I was reading that typically when you write, you typically would write heartbreak songs with regards to love, but that kind of like you turned that on its head with regards to gold, and you wanted to capture like the start of a relationship rather than the end. Would you say that you find sad heartbreak songs a lot easier to write than happy songs? Because I know typically when you talk about love songs, it's kind of like almost like heartbreak and breakup songs. But in your experience, would you say it's easier to write from a place of hurt more than when you're really having fun at the start of a relationship?
That's a really good question, because I think that writing songs, like to write easily, an easy written song, it just depends on like how you're feeling at that time. Sometimes those raw, sad, heartbreak emotions are the easier ones to bring out, because that's what you're feeling at the time. Or sometimes it's like it's sunny out and it's summertime and all you want to do is write a happy love song. So it really depends. I think that, yeah, maybe writing sadder songs is a little bit easier just because so many more people can relate to some of those feelings. So when you're releasing songs like that, it could potentially reach a wider audience in understanding kind of what the song's about. But I mean, I wouldn't say that one's easier to write than the other, because they're both really fun type of songs to write because they both deal with such intense emotion. And so that's always a really, really cool thing to bring out when you're songwriting.
Awesome. So I listened to Put It Like That, and I think, okay, so I found you through Gold, but again, like I said, I typically just go back to listen to what people have put out, if their sound has changed, you know, since they started their journey and all of that. But it's like you've been into this country stuff for a while now, and Put It Like That is just a really I just love it. So I want to talk about that. And I know with Gold, this isn't the first time you worked with a producer who worked in Gold. You also worked with the same gentleman with Put It Like That. But I want you to tell me about that song and what you think between 2019 and now, what has changed in your journey in music, and just the nuance of going from that song to Gold right now.
Yeah, for sure. So Put It Like That and Gold were actually recorded at the same time. And so,
oh, really?
Yeah, we went in, we recorded the vocals and everything in the same day. So Gold's been in my back pocket for a little while here. Put It Like That, I decided to release that one first. It's kind of, it sounds like a happy love song, but you listen to the lyrics and it's more of about getting back into a relationship, because it might be the easier thing to do. It might like mend your heart for just a little while, but ultimately you're probably going to get heartbroken again. You can hear those, and you can hear that in the lyrics where it's like, well, you've screwed me over before, but maybe this time it'll be different. So it sounds like a really happy love song, because that's what that's what I think you'd be feeling at that moment. But eventually you'll probably get heartbroken again, unfortunately. But I am glad we released that one first and saved Gold to now, because I think Gold was like a little ray of sunshine that the world kind of needed right now, and it's something I needed right now. It was great to be able to put together all of the promo elements and stuff for something that is such a happy, upbeat song, because it kind of, you know, with everything going on in the world right now, it helped me to have some of that light in my life. Awesome.
I'm just going to read just a snippet of what you have written about Gold. And you said, I want people to sing this at the top of their lungs in the car with the windows down. Having that perfect match in your life is such a rush, and I wanted to capture that and celebrate the spirit of that feeling and the lyrics and the flow of the song. You still feel that way about Gold?
Definitely. Gold has a really, really special place in my heart. It definitely emulates a relationship I have. And so it makes me really happy to be able to release that into the world and hope that other people feel the same way and can get something awesome out of it.
Absolutely. I think the way that you've captured what you want the song to convey is very articulate, and it's beautiful in that sense. I've listened to the song. I think I've listened to it today alone, probably like 100 times in preparing for this, and and it just has a beautiful quality to it, like I said. So, congratulations for putting out a very good record. I love it. I'm a fan of the song. And you created a lyric video. When was that decision reached, as opposed to making? Is this like an in between before you make? Are you thinking about making like an official video for it, or you're sticking with the lyrics? And I also want you to tell me about that process of creating the lyric video as well.
For sure. So we did have plans to make a full-blown production video for it last summer, and everything kind of got postponed, and then some people got sick, and you know how that is. And so when releasing, because I really wanted to get it out there, I decided to go with my good friend Juliana at Not Your Designer. She's amazing. And
Okay.
record a lyric video because I've always wanted to do, lyric videos are so cool because you can really see the like artistic side of the lyrics and an
True.
artist's vision for the song. I'm definitely open to still doing a full-blown music video for it, but there's no solid plans in the making for doing that right now. But working with Juliana on the lyric video was absolutely so much fun. I've known her for about 3 years now, maybe 4. And
Okay.
she's worked with so many other incredible musicians, especially on the Western Coast over here. And so we got together over FaceTime and kind of chatted about what I was wanting in the lyric video. Some of the elements that you see, like driving around in the car and the couple, came
Yeah.
from things that I wanted to have in the actual music video.
Okay.
And all of the handwriting and the scrapbook type look kind of
Uh-huh.
came from that. The lyrics of this song kind of sound like a girl writing this down in her diary, like super excited to meet this guy and wants to write about it in her diary. And so that's kind of where that scrapbook element came from. And I thought it was really cool because we had a Pinterest board and we'd be posting pictures in there, and she got to work really fast. And she was so great, sending me little snippets of video from the chorus and stuff, saying, oh, do you like this? What about this? And it was a really fun collaborative project. I really, really liked doing it.
Awesome. I liked it as well. It has kind of like a vintage vibe to it. Yeah, it's almost non-traditional, like what you would find with most lyrics videos that are put out. So I am a fan of the video as well. I understand it was released, Gold itself went to radio on March 15th.
Yes, yeah, not too long ago. And actually, I just got news that today, Gold was one of the top downloads. So really exciting about that.
Oh, I'm so sorry, you cut off for a bit. Could you just say that again?
Oh no. I just got news today that Gold is one of the top most downloaded songs on Canadian country radio today. So
Awesome.
really excited about that. Now I gotta get to work emailing all the stations and saying, yes, please play my song.
Awesome! Congratulations! I think it's well deserving. Like I said, it's a really beautiful song. Before I do let you go, though, I know that you're going to perform a little bit for us at the end, but I want to get a sense of how you have been over the last 14, 15 months, and how you've been able to cope with all that's gone on in the world with regards to the pandemic and regards to how that has affected your creative ability, if it has or hasn't, but just how you and your and the people in your inner circle, how you guys are faring.
For sure. I'm doing loads better now that I've kind of been able to figure out what to do in the light of these times. But at the beginning, yeah, it was pretty sad because performing was my part-time job. I also nannied, which was really nice because I got to still do that. But performing was my other part-time job, and so I lost all of that income. And I kind of got into a place where I couldn't be creative because there was nothing really inspiring me. And then luckily, I got into a really incredible songwriting circle called Cuttable, and it's just a collection of songwriters kind of looking for other songwriters to work with. And I got to writing. And I hadn't written for months, I think, before I started writing with my good buddy Rich Cloak and Greg Williams. I think they were my first write in like probably 6 months. And then it kind of shot up from there. I wrote with him, and then I met some other people through him, and I ended up like bumping up to like 4 co-writes a week. And so that was a really wonderful way to kind of cope with everything going on and not being able to perform live, because it was a little snippet of creativity that I could take during the day and do that. And from that, I have so many incredible songs that I can't wait to get in the studio with.
I can only imagine. So I suppose you're going to be working towards like an EP at some point, right? Both songs. So is Gold and Put It Like That going to be part of that EP?
Not 100% sure yet. I think I might go in a little bit different direction. I do believe that over these past 6 to 12 months, my songwriting has gotten like even stronger than it was before. So there is a
Okay.
potential that Put It Like That in Gold could go on the album. But kind of just seeing, I'm still writing, and so if they fit into it, for sure. If not, if they don't really fit the writing style, then it might just be a whole collection of brand new songs, and I'll definitely be releasing singles before that comes out, for sure.
Awesome, awesome. And to be looking out for all of that and all that you've been working towards and going to keep working towards. I think I want to say this. So this is part of what I do that I absolutely you come about certain artists, whether they be from Eastern Canada or Western Canada, like yourself, and it just amazes you just how much quality there is, on this side of the border. I know everything about the U.S., but there's just so much. There's just so much quality here, and I think you very much fall within that frame. Your music is incredible. I am a fan now, and we're going to do everything that we can in our circle here in Toronto to try and promote all the stuff that you're doing. Gold, everybody who's watching, Gold has been released to radio. It's an incredible music, incredible record. I want you all to go check it out and also follow Olivia Rose via her Instagram account, okay? So thank you so much, Olivia. We're just going to hear you play now, and thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. It's been incredible to meet you guys, and you and the whole team have been really amazing to me. And so I'm really glad we were able to make this connection. And yeah, I'm gonna play the last bridge and chorus of Gold and listen to it.
Awesome.
You're solid gold to me. You've got a hold on me. You're solid gold to me, to me, to me. You are gold, baby. Solid gold, baby. Stop to the touch, I'm lost in your eyes. Can't stop digging for your love if you hold me. I'll go crazy for every kiss. Make me the richest girl you know, 'cause you're gold.
Oh my God, awesome. So because of the pandemic, typically we will talk to people in person, right? And now we're having to make do just like the rest of the world. But I have said this to like everybody. I am looking forward to seeing people perform on stage again, and you are on that list as well. So whenever this ends and whenever we get back to live music, it'd be my honor to come to a gig of yours or a concert, either in Alberta or down here in Toronto, wherever it is that we find you. But thank you so much for that. It was lovely. And again, we want to encourage everybody to go listen to Gold, to go live stream it, to go follow Olivia. She's just incredible. Thank you so much for your time, okay?
Thank you. Have a great rest of your Friday.
Yourself as well. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye.